Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, where I'm afraid I've got a bit of a cough at the minute, so you're going to have to bear with me. I've got a drink, but yeah, I don't know. It just sort of happened. It just sort of appeared overnight, as these things often do. So my voice is sort of not at its best, and yeah, I'll be pausing to drink every now and again. And unfortunately, due to the way I'm recording this, I can't edit out coughing and things like that from the recording because of the way the sound is recorded using OBS, which is annoying, but there it is. Anyway, last time. Oh, by the way, I'd like just like to apologise for the previous two episodes where my voice was possibly a bit too loud. The game was too quiet, I imagine, and my voice was a little overmodulated and stuff like that. If that's even the term, I don't know. I do apologise for that. The microphone I'm using is a little too sensitive normally, so you have to lower the excuse me, you have to lower the listen level of it in the Windows settings for it to about 70% as opposed to 100%. If you leave it at 100%, you get what happened on the last couple of videos where it's a bit too damn loud, and the quality of it goes down quite sharply. So apologies for that. I did check this time before starting that it's set to about 70%. For some reason it likes to reset itself to 100 every now and again though, so it's kind of annoying, but whatever. I think it's possibly one of those things whereby every time I restart my computer, it sort of just does it. So yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, previously, we entered the lower city of Taris here, which is where we are right now. And we're in the lower city apartments right now. We've been blasting our way through gangs of black Vulkars, and then we happened upon this place. And we were confronted with what appears to be some sort of puzzle. There's a security crate, a bunch of things around here. We're basically saying if we don't open this if we don't activate all these little holograms in the order that they're supposed to be in, everything will explode or something. The Twisted Rancor Trio. Yes, I will save you the trouble of feigning ignorance as to how this works, ladies and gentlemen. I've done this before. Hang on a minute. Oh, no, it's just the hologram. Okay. So, let's see if I can find... Oh, have I really not opened the map screen before? Alright, whatever. Inventory. New items. Twisted Rancor Trio, Guts and Glory, a chronicle of the amazing story of the Twisted Rancor Trio by Gilthos Uxaris. It is a small biography of this band who owns this, well, presumably who owns this security chest here, and that's what the holograms are. They're all of band members. And we've got to open it in the order, you know, we've got to activate the holograms in the order that the various members join this band, in order to get into the nice shiny footlocker. So, let's see. Basically, scan through the text, find out which members will go in which order, and then that's how you get it open. It's not a very difficult puzzle, a little tedious one though. There's some nice stuff in this chest though, which is why I'm bothering, otherwise I probably wouldn't have bothered. Not that my character knows that, I guess, but still. Elinda, first member of the band. Yep. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Ujar. Uji. Elinda, Ujar, Uji. Lupa. Photo. And the last one is... Ashana. There we go. Alright, so Elinda, you're first, followed by Ujar, followed by Uji, followed by Lupa. Where are you, Lupa? There you are. Lupa. Then it's Photo. And then Ashana. There we are. Honestly, I probably could have done that just from memory. It's amazing how many times I've played this game, it really is. But I wanted to be sure, so I checked the journal thingy there. Not terribly immersive or in character of me, but fuck it, guys. I've played this game too many times. I will save you the trouble of me sitting here for 5 minutes pretending to not know the answer to the bloody puzzle. 50 credits and some Ichani fiber armor, which is armor that's basically as good as the heavy combat suit we're wearing right now. And we get a better max dexterity bonus, which is pretty good because we've got reasonably good dexterity, actually. As a matter of fact. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Well, we only get a +2 bonus, so we're not using up that maximum, like, +5 bonus. But, you know, on the other hand, it looks reasonable. Slightly better than what we were wearing before, and it also means I can give Carth this slightly better armor. So, there you go, buddy. Not quite as squishy anymore. So there you are. +50 credits, which is certainly not bad. So, moving on. Yes, I should have mentioned at the start as well, and I'm sure people are already asking, Dave, what's happened to the other videos? You've not uploaded a Morrowind video in, like, 2 weeks. Does that mean it's all cancelled? No, guys. No, nothing's cancelled unless I say it is. That's the rule. It never changes. Technically, look, here's the thing. Technically, right now, I'm still on my holiday, so, you know, take what you can get from me right now is all I'm saying, you know. We'll get back into it. I'm aiming to get a sort of schedule back up again this year, at least for the beginning of this year, as far as uploads go. But yeah, like I said, right now I'm kind of still on my free time, so I decided in my free time I wanted to play Knights of the Old Republic, and I thought, you know what, I'm sure the guys over here on YouTube, i.e. you lot watching, would appreciate if I actually recorded it as opposed to just, you know, playing it by myself. Because I kind of figured if I played it by myself, I wouldn't want to actually let's play it for probably another few years. So here we are. So yeah, give me a break, guys. The stuff is coming, but right now I'm playing some Knights of the Old Republic because I want to play some Knights of the Old Republic, and you know, right now it's still me time. At least for the next couple of days, I intend to milk this holiday period as much as I goddamn can. So what's this then?
Got it.
It's a cutscene. I unlocked a cutscene. Well, it's never stopped me before, mate. Matrick! Just the fella I was looking for. What are you doing in here? This place looks abandoned. Yeah, well, you know, I don't like your attitude, really. I kind of annoys me. Yeah, well, the thing is, Matrick, the thing about pushing a man on the edge is that he generally tends to fall off when you've pushed him. So, bad luck. But that's just the way it has to be. Well, that's some more money in the back pocket. Or it will be as soon as I give it, you know, report into Zax. Anyway, ooh, mesh underlay. I should go back to the apartment at some point and modify this armor, because I bet I can modify this with a mesh underlay. And small parts, medpack credits, etc, etc. Well, rest in paprika there, Matrick. Something seems to be bothering Carth. Oh, fine.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Is this a good time to ask you some more questions? I mean, probably not, really, if we're being reasonable about this. No, you know what? Forget it.
You got it.
I'll wait till we're back in the cantina. It's not a good time, is it, really, if we're being honest, so... Well, that's Matrick dealt with. I suppose I might as well just go grab the money for that right now. I mean, all I have to do is walk a little bit further down the corridor. Javier's Cantina. Hello. Oh, God. Right. Which way is it? Oh, not here. Not here. It's obviously the, yeah, the direction I didn't go in at the start. Zax! Hello. Sorry, Zax, having a drink. I've got a bounty I want to collect on. Matrick. Oh, he was one of the Davik ones. Okay, very good. 300 credits. Not bad. I'm not even going to try bargaining with a hut. That went pretty badly last time, so pleasure doing business with you. I'll be going. Alrighty then. Well, that's one ticked off the list. I mean, who's left? Dear. I think I know where she is actually. I think she's in the same apartment block as our apartment. If I'm not very much mistaken. Sullivan, a known assassin. No idea where she is. Rackle Serum, yeah. Largo. Owes a large sum of money to Davik Kang. I think I know where he is as well. He's in the other apartment block in the upper city. Bendak Starkiller, a famous duelist renowned for killing dozens, if not hundreds, of people in illegal death matches. Well, if he's going to be any... Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, he's in the upper cantina somewhere, probably. I think it says so right there, so... I've been thinking about going back to the dueling ring anyway, just to make some more money. So... Seems as good an excuse as any, I suppose. In the meantime, Carth, should we have a little chat? Here's an isolated little corner where we probably won't be overheard by any spies.
Yes, what's on your mind?
This is a good time to ask you some more questions.
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
Well, no, but, you know, the game sort of wanted me to, so... Just, you know, not if you have a problem with it. I'm not interested in making even more enemies. It's sort of a bad habit.
No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me.
Excellent. Soon all your secrets will be mine.
All my secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though. You're welcome to try. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
What? Well, why ask me? I don't see the point.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I saw enough men lose their lives needlessly during the Mandalorian Wars. It's difficult to see that happen all over again. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? On the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
Oh, well, you know, that's what you get when you put your faith in hokey religion, kid. I used to be a smuggler, if you must know. I was recruited into the fleet for my knowledge. As far as I remember, anyway.
A smuggler? I should have guessed. Isn't it odd, however, that a smuggler who was added to the crew at the last minute just happens to be alive?
Are you implying I had something to do with the crash?
No. Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
Why the hell would Bastila request my transfer? That doesn't make any sense.
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board, but hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
Look, for what it's worth, I had absolutely nothing to do with the crash, as far as I know, anyway.
I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
I suppose. No, Carth, you try something and it will be the last mistake you make, I'm just saying.
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Yeah, let's do that.
Good. Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
Alright. Ah, great. My one henchman doesn't trust me in the slightest. I don't much trust him either, come to think of it, but he's a bit shifty, isn't he? You start asking him questions about himself or what his past or whatever, he starts fidgeting and getting all defensive and stuff. Yeah, I don't much trust you either, Carth, Don't take it personally, but actually you might as well take it personally because it is personal. So how do I get out of here? This way, right. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, actually. Pazaak cards. Oh yes. I've got 725 credits now. Oh yeah. I can get some plus and minus ones. Nice. Oh, very good, very good. Oh, we're going to -2. And a plus -3. And a plus -1. Nice. Oh. Yes. Right. You know what? You, Gelrude.
Back again. Well, ever since I was banned from the upper cantina, I've been desperate to find a good game of Pazaak. You want to play?
Yes. Why were you banned?
A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazaak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. There's no justice. My lucky Pazaak...
Yeah, you've said this before. Alright, I'll play you anyway.
Excellent. My funds were getting somewhat low.
I'm not really much expecting to win, to be honest with you. Yeah, go on then, I'll wager you 40. Okay. Let's get rid of the 1, replace it with that. That, that. And that. And that. And that. And that there. Oh, no, you know what? I'll keep the +5 in there for now. Why not? Alright, seems good to me. Alright. Alright, see, that's how it works. You flip it like that. Okay, cool. So we got 5. That's fine. In turn. I'm gonna lose. Don't worry about that, folks. I'm gonna lose, but it's worth a try. $15. Ooh, another 5 would make it 20. Is it worth chucking out a card this early? Can I even... What the hell? Oh, that... Oh, okay, I just did it. Right. So it's tied. Oh, of course it is. Well, we both wasted a side card, I guess. So we're even. Alright. Now I can afford to go a bit over, can't I? Remember, because I've got all these. So I'm gonna... 90... Ooh, shit. You know what? I'm gonna stand. So it's tied. Alright, I was expecting him to pull a +1 out of his arse there. Aha! Ah, but that is where I have you. For I have this. And I will stand on that, I think. You Bastard. I wish you could play them on his cards as well. That'd be awesome. A bit like Caravan, you know, with some of the face cards. That would add a much more element of strategy to it, I feel, actually, as opposed to it mostly being random chance. All right, I'll go with the +3 for this. If he's gonna match it, isn't he? Of course. I told you, the AI fucking cheats. I mean, even this guy admitted he was probably a cheater, to be fair, but it doesn't really matter. They all do it. I mean, how many times now in that? Yeah, 3 times now in this game, he's fucking managed to get 20 without any you know, side cards at all. 3 times. 3 times. How many times has it happened to me? None. 25 minus. Yeah, even with a -6, that wouldn't do it. Yep. Yeah, nothing I can do really. Oh! He just so happened to get 20 again, did he? Oh, I never expected that.
You played well in our last match, but luck just wasn't with you. You want to play again? I'm sure you'll do better this time.
There's no such thing as luck, mate. I'll be going now.
If you're ever looking for a match and...
Yeah. Maybe I should play someone in the upper cantina and see if that happens again. I have a sneaking suspicion, though, that he's not coded to cheat at all, and that's just the game being a dick as usual. Ooh, hello. Hidden Beck bait. Well, you're not very hidden, are you? Hidden Beck. Oh, that's a joke, isn't it, really? I mean, okay, whatever. Hello.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden Beck base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
Because to be honest with you, if I was a Vulcar spy, I probably wouldn't have found this place. They're not very smart. I need Gadon's help. I was told to speak to... where was I? Yeah, I think Mission mentioned it, didn't she? And we bumped into her with her Wookiee friend. Yeah, I need Gadon's help. I was told to speak to him.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Maybe I could be an ally against all those enemies. I mean, I could just pop back down the corridor if you like and drag a few of the Black Vulcar corpses up here just to sort of prove I'm not with them.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back.
So you're gonna let me in?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
Alright then. That wasn't very difficult, was it? Well, it doesn't look that much, does it? Leaky pipes everywhere. Dear, dear. Need to get a plumber in here.
Hold it right there. Who are you? And what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brejik and his Vulcars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulcars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulcar spy.
Okay.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulcars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, How can I help you?
You have problems with the Sith?
A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brejik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing, Garden. I mean, like, if I were a Sith Lord, I'm not, but if I were a Sith Lord, I'd probably be paying the Vulkars, actually, to perpetuate this little gang war down here, as a matter of fact. I mean, that would be the sensible thing to do, and that's where my money is, actually. Well, yeah, I know, I've said this before. I was going to say if I were a betting man, but yeah, I am a betting man, so there you go. Bet you any amount. Anyway, what was the point? Yeah, I need information on those Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity, and apparently you are the man to see about that.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
Don't worry, I'm not working for the Sith. Just please don't look in my backpack, because, you know. Do you know anything about this or not?
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
So she's a slave? Oh, God. What will happen to her now?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
They still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
Swoop race? What does that have to do with it?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
You've got to be joking. I don't even have a swoop bike.
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
Oh, I could argue about being the price being right and everything, but it's not like I have a choice, is it? You know, and he'll just say as much. How do I know I can trust you, Gadden?
You really don't have any other choice. Not if you want to get Bastila back. You should at least listen to what I have to say. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Becks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
Oh, well, how do I know you'll live up to your end of the bargain?
My word is my bond. Everybody in the lower city knows my reputation. Besides, you really don't have a choice. I'm your only ticket into the swoop race.
How am I supposed to get inside the Vulkar base, exactly?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulcar base, it's her.
Isn't there someone else who can help me?
Don't underestimate Mission or her Wookiee friend Zalbar. They're a formidable pair. Tough enough to go exploring the Undercity by themselves. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
Well, I do have some... I got past the upper city guard, no problem.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
I never said I had uniforms. Never mind. Alright, fine, I'll trade the uniforms for the papers.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, well, the bloody things are starting to become a liability anyway. I'll ask you some questions.
Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulcars stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
Why are Brejik and the Vulcars at war with you in the first place? I think Mission mentioned something about this earlier, but I've forgotten.
When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the hidden Becks and let Brejik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brejik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brejik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulcars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulcar gang.
Sounds like he's acting like a spoiled brat, to be honest with you.
Brejik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gaddon. Brejik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Becks against the Vulcars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brejik won't rest until I am dead and the Becks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal.
Well, I'll be going now.
Feel free to come back anytime. We're not like those Vulcar savages. Strangers are welcome in the Beck base.
With your rubbish plumbing, etc., etc. Well, that was weird. And we're back in the corridor. So what's this way then? So no, this way even. So apparently we want to go into the Undercity. Oh, there's more Black Vulcars! Oh! Just for a little variety. Ooh, good shot.
I bet.
Oh, nice. Well done.
Time to rumble.
That wasn't very good. Was it 1 damage? Oh, that's better. Oh, stunned him as well. Get in. Credits, frag grenade. Oh, more of them. You know what? There we go. Yeah. Hang on a minute. No. You know what? This doesn't look like your average gang of dudes trying to kill us. Actually, hold on. Let me just double check this. No. Okay.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Kavadumpa kunpaliya mokapaata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kuno ba mulirachi kun. Tong na bun shanyunyang. Kavavol pa mulchi kamana.
Ronda dijo tonga kun hunkabi.
Onakunbes ching palamule tunking ba nunotek tukning chatukune mulerabes.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Tunipudu Rana no prata dunkno sercha ichua penki. Watana wamamulera kenchun jupashak no wabule mule raji jonitun turji chiwi itado bola una dichek palamure slimo wanga kun bisching.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Hi.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Who are you, exactly?
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Alright then. You have a nice day. Yeah then, if I didn't know better, I'd say that looks like the entrance to the Undercity, since it's got a Sith fella stood next to it. And more Black Vulkars, okay.
I'll avoid what I can.
I want to see if I can get a sneak attack on one of these fellas. I have to be within 10 feet, apparently. Oh boy. I'm gonna immediately... Oh, they're going after Carth? Alright. You know what? Have a grenade. Since you stood so obligingly close together like that.
Time to rumble.
Oh! Wrecked! Nice! Use the rapid transit system to return to your base on the map screen. Blah blah blah. Yeah, gotcha. Might do that in a minute. Blasted turret. Yeah, this will be the place. Right, I don't want to go into the Undercity just yet, though, so... No. There's other stuff to take care of up here, and frankly, the Undercity sounds like it's probably pretty damn dangerous, and I'd like all the experience I can get before I go down there, frankly. And, you know, storm this Vulkar base, since that's kind of what we're going down there to do anyway, so... Yeah, let's go back upstairs, so to speak. Ooh, swoop bikes. Yeah, let's go back up and take care of a couple more bounties and... yeah. All that shit. Maybe go fight in the dueling ring for a bit or something, I don't know. Something like that. If I can remember how to get back to the elevator. Ah, here we are. Hopefully these papers Gadon gave us will work up here. Well, he doesn't seem to have questioned it much. I can't speak English today, apparently, guys. I do apologise. Right, so... Droid Emporium, yes. Oh, shut up. Sith base over that way somewhere. Apartments this way. Well, that is where we will find one of our little bounty targets. If I recall correctly. Sith Trooper. Sith Trooper.
He offered to. He enjoyed it out. And Raji bought. And he began Borutia. And now for the Klufta.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
Oh god. Kids, leave the Ithorian alone. Please.
Why do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city.
Yeah, you know what? Get out of here, you little punks, or you'll be the ones in pain. Pretty sharpish.
Oh! Run for it!
Oh, no worries, mate. It was a pleasure. I hate kids. You have any kind of reward for me helping you, though? I mean, it would be... really, all I did was chase off a bunch of children. I mean, that's a bit low of me. Even for me. I mean, yeah, just, you know, go on, shove off before you get jumped by some slightly larger humans. We'll put it that way. Yeah, right. Whatever. Oh, and don't... Yeah, I'd stay clear of this apartment complex if I were you, actually, mate. Things are going to get a little messy up here in a second. Let's see. Right, now, where was this fella hiding? I'm sure it was in one of these. Ah! Largo! Hello!
What do you want now? You're not going to tell Davik's bounty hunters where I'm hiding, are you?
That would be a bit redundant at this point, I'm afraid. I'm here to collect the bounty, so that chum. Sorry, nothing personal.
I knew you were here to kill me. Well, I won't go down without a fight.
Wouldn't expect you to.
That hurt, I bet.
Oh, heck. Get him before... Ugh, that was a close one, actually. Well, you fought well, but there were two of us, ultimately. You should have pulled out the sword sooner, though. Just saying. Energy projector. What the heck's that about, eh? Energy shield, blah blah blah. What's an energy projector when it's at home? Oh, it's a melee item upgrade. Okay. Cause a melee weapon to do additional energy-based damage. The modifications require a workbench, blah 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 blah. Ah, alright then. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, Carth leveled up. Right. I wonder how long ago that was. Ah. But it was ages ago, and now you've all been yelling at me for like the entire video. Alright, let's see. Treat injury, sure. Awareness, I guess. Oh, right, don't have any more points. Alright, it's fine. Feats. Now then. What can we give you? Feats-wise. What would be useful? Toughness? You could do with some more hit points. Yeah, go on then.
What?
Nice. Well, his health's restored now, I suppose. So that's alright. I'm going to need a med pack, though. Loath as I am to part with one. But it's got to be done. Alright, there we are. Saved a random Ithorian from a gang of children, and... yeah. Cold-bloodedly popped a guy in the head with a blaster for money. It's all about balance, Carth. It's all about balance. Keeping your karma hanging just between the black and the white. I like to try and do at least one good deed for every 3 or 4 bad ones, just to keep the universe in check, you know. Although I am regretting somewhat not asking for a reward for chasing off the kids, but no, well, never mind. I use crying over spilt milk. It's there now. I like those blasters the Sith guys have. I want one. Ah, right, and a right here, that'll take us back into our own apartment block, where we'll hopefully find that other lady I found here before, and also I can go sort out the workbench and stuff. Do some upgrading. Okay. Nope, not here. I don't know, Carth, what can I say? Smuggling, bounty hunting, it's all, you know, it's what I do. It's what I do. It's my thing. But sometimes, you know, once in a while, you just gotta help a brother out. When he's being attacked by a pack of children. And I don't know if I've ever told you, but I really hate children. Dear, hello.
You again? Why do you keep bothering me?
I'm here to collect the bounty on your head, actually, as a matter of fact.
Wait, think about what you're doing. If that pig had just kept his hands to himself, I wouldn't have had to give him that scar with my vibroblade. He gets drunk and tries to force himself on me, and I get a bounty put on my head for defending myself. Where's the justice in that? Holden's the one to blame, not me.
I don't really care about the justice. I need the money.
What's wrong with you? She doesn't deserve this.
I need the money. I just lost the game of Pazaak. I need them. Oh, I just cast right. Maybe we could help you out.
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Yeah, you know what? Fine, I'm off.
Good.
I'm
I
going.
don't much like strangers in my home.
Don't tempt me, woman. Don't. Don't just... I'm leaving now. Bastard.